I have to say, doing really heavy emotional work, even though in my career I seem to be, always doing it, I think always it weighs on me from the time I accept the role, that the fear that I won't make it, that I won't land somewhere where I'm no longer looking for something, that I'm just alive there.
Right.
I guess in my work, I've had times early on, because it took me a long time to get to a place where I could really study. I didn't, Larry Moss is such a wonderful teacher, and I've spoken with him many times, I know him, but it took me a long time to get to anybody to really learn a craft. And that wasn't until I was in my second television series. And unfortunately, it was something called The Flying Nun.
Unfortunately.
So it was, and luckily, I was suffering so badly. I was so depressed. And I was 19, and I didn't want to be playing something called The Flying Nun. I did not want to be dressed as a nun all day long. I wanted to be you. Lord knows, I wanted to be tall like you.
Oh,
and I wanted to be female, and and maybe it would have been a confusing time of my life, no matter what, 19 and 20 and 21 and all of that. But luckily, someone I was working with, a magnificent actor, her name was Madeline Sherwood. She just recently passed away. She literally took me by the hand when I gained like 10 pounds in 2 days. Just deeply depressed. And she took me to the actor studio, and it began to really change my life. And I got to work with Lee one-on-one for many years.
Wow.
And that really began to form who I was, not only as an actor, but helped me who I became as a person, because it gave me tools, and this sounds like wacko time, but not, maybe you're an actor. It gave me tools so that I never lose my own voice.
Sure.
I mean, they're almost like acting tools that I can go into myself, and if I can call on those pieces of myself as an actor, then I can call on them as a human. And I couldn't do that before. I was taught in techniques, acting techniques, how to find all the ingredients of a character, be they brassy or sexual or shy or any of the things you call on in a character.
Come up to me and say the first line of the day's line, and I'll say the second half back, and that's my favorite fans, kind of, because I'll just.
Yeah.
But I have certain Wooderson fans who are like, well, quote Wooderson to me. Now people will come up obviously to you, quote the dude and stuff all the time. How's that feel?
Oh, well, I love that.